stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Hi, good morning. So, first of all, excuse my appearance. I haven't put makeup on today. Honestly, I'm still in my jammies today. It is 10:15. Today is, what day is it even? Today is Thursday, November 5th. I have to go get Ivonna pretty soon, actually. I just wanted to kind of document this just because my husband and I are trying for a baby. We have been trying for a baby for a few years now. I feel like we're hitting the wall with some like secondary infertility thing. Something's going on. I have no idea. I've been having a lot of weird symptoms. I am going to just kind of quickly go through this before I go pick up my daughter. So in October, I ended up getting my cycle, my period, on October 4th. And it lasted until October 8th, and then October 9th I just had a couple like spotting. It was no big deal. My period never really goes over like 5 days max. And then my fertile week was from October 16th-ish, October 15th until October 22nd-ish, because I have 2 apps and that's kind of what they fluctuate. This is the Ovia app, and it says that my fertile week was October 16th to the 21st, with possible ovulation being on the 21st, so Wednesday, October 21st. So yeah, and then on Thursday, October 22nd, this app tells me that I would have been, you know, 1 DPO. I had really no symptoms other than the 22nd to the 31st. I was having extra gas, okay? If you're watching this video, you're probably into the TMI stuff, but I was having, or not into it, but like you're probably okay with the TMI stuff. I was having a lot of gas that week after ovulation. And then I would have been 8 DPO. At 8 DPO, my breasts were sore, like stung. They stung every time my shirt rubbed against them, every time my bra rubbed against them. They were in so much pain, and that was from 8 DPO to 9 DPO. Friday, October 30th, 9 DPO, up until November 3rd, I was getting some severe cramps, and I don't ever cramp before I get my period. That's just not how my body has been. Of course, body can change all the time and whatever, but I was getting such severe cramps only on my left side though. It never came on my right side, and I had the worst lower back pain, and I started getting nauseous. So then we enter Tuesday, November 3rd. So just a couple days ago, I started, like, I noticed that I was spotting, and I was due to start my period on November 4th, and my period has been to date. Like, it never comes late. It might come early for a day or two, but it's never been late for more than a day. So October, my period came October 4th, and then in September, it was September 4th, and then August, it was like August 5th, and then it's just, you know, it's always been on time is what I'm trying to say. So I didn't really think anything of it when I started spotting Tuesday night, actually. I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, maybe I'm out because I am bleeding, and I just figured my period is coming. My periods are heavy. They are so heavy. The first 2 days of my period, I go through like so many Ultra and Super Plus tampons. Tuesday night, I was expecting for my pad to be soaked through, because I don't wear tampons at night. I wear pads at night just because I'm so like terrified of toxic shock and all that. So I was expecting that my pad waking up Wednesday morning was going to be soaked, and it wasn't. There was very, very little blood on that pad. Wednesday night, which would have been last night, I did put in a light tampon just because I was waiting for my husband to call. My husband, Jacob, is a truck driver, and he hasn't been home the past couple of nights, but I was waiting for his call, and I wanted to lay on my back because any other time, if I'm on my period, I cannot lay on my back without a tampon because, you know, leakage and all that. So I put in a light tampon. I fell asleep with it at like 9 o'clock at night. I woke up at 2 a.m. kind of in a panic because I didn't get to call my husband, and I forgot that I had a tampon in. So I quickly rushed to the bathroom to take it out, expecting it to be full, and it was barely saturated, you guys. Like, honestly, nothing on that light tampon. So after I pulled out that light tampon and saw that it had barely anything on it, I decided to just go to sleep with a pad on just to see what would happen, and my pad was completely dry, which is not normal for this time of my cycle. Since I am only on cycle day 2, I should have a lot more blood normally, and I don't. So this is why I'm making this video, just because I'm documenting that my period has been so fluctuated. It's not been my normal period at all. I understand that maybe it could just be my body changing a little bit. Maybe because I have been eating a lot healthier, maybe that contributed to something. I have been drinking a lot more water lately. Like, I go through so much water, and I feel like I've heard that water can contribute to your periods. I'm touching my hair because I'm just so anxious. And yeah, I was talking to Jacob, my husband, about it, and even he thinks it's weird because normally on the first 2 days of my period, TMI, but this entire video has been TMI, I normally have to change my bottoms, my pants, and, you know, my underwear about twice a day during the first 2 days of my period because I leak through tampons and I leak through pads constantly. So this is different. This is abnormal. I'm not going to take a test today. I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I'm going to see how it goes, I guess. I don't know. Just the thought of our daughter being a big sister. Oh my gosh, she has been wanting a baby in her life for so long. She's always telling me that she has been asking dear Lord for a baby in my belly, and she's always like, when is dear Lord gonna give us a baby in your belly? Is Santa bringing the baby in your belly? And oh, I can't wait to make her a big sister, hopefully soon. I can't wait to watch my husband be a dad again, and I'm gonna get emotional just thinking about it because I want a baby so bad. I want a little baby. I want everything that comes with the baby. I want all of the tears, you know, like the newborn phase. I want the little baby cries. I want the little baby noises, the blowout diapers, the sleepless nights, the constant pumping and bottles, and I want it all. I want a baby so bad. I do. I know we are going to get another baby one day. It's sometimes really hard to kind of keep faith, especially if you've been trying for a while, just because it's so like depressing seeing the negative lines or having your period start or just kind of like knowing in your gut that you're not pregnant. But right now my gut is so conflicted. I don't know, like my gut is telling me there is a really great possibility just because of how weird this cycle has been, this period has been. Today is the day. Today it's time. It's time right now. I have to do this. I chickened out the past week just because I'm so tired of seeing negative lines. I really am. I'm tired of getting negative pregnancy tests because we want a baby so bad and we're ready for a baby, and it's not happening. So I'm really nervous about that. Yeah, that's kind of like the only reason why I chickened out. Sorry, my light is like right there, but that's kind of the only reason why I chickened out all weekend. I don't have any more cheapy tests left, but I do have 2 of these. Yeah. I think I have like the digital test and then I have the rapid response. I don't know if I should use the digital test or the rapid response. I think we'll use the rapid response because I don't know. I don't know if I had ovulation, or I don't know if I had implantation bleeding or if it was my actual period. I don't believe it was my actual period though, just because it was such a weird period. It was just spotting for about 3 days, and then the spotting went from pale pink to brown, and it just kind of fluctuated. Every time I went to the bathroom, it'd be either pale pink or it would be brown. And normally, I think I said this in the earlier clips, but normally I have such heavy cycles. I have such a heavy menstrual cycle, and not to get too graphic, but the clots are insane, and this cycle was just not it. I don't know if it's my body just being weird or if it was implantation. I don't know what's going on. I've never had this happen to me before. I've never had implantation bleeding before. I've never had a spotting period before either, so this is completely new to me. I am shaking just because I don't know. This would be such a story to tell if it is positive, but I honestly could see it being negative, and I don't want to think negative. It's just after so many negative tests, it's like I'm about to tip it. Results ready in a minute.
How many smiles does it take to be happy? How many times do you have to feel lonely?
We'll check it in about 2 minutes or so, even though it says 1 minute. I don't know. I'm hoping that it does say positive. This is always the worst part. The worst part is always waiting. I'm so antsy. So the couple things that are making me think that it could be pregnancy is just my symptoms and the 2-week wait. I was extremely bloated, extremely gassy, constipated. I was getting nauseous. I was having the worst lower back pain, and I haven't had that since I had my daughter, since I was pregnant with my daughter. I was getting cramps, and I never get cramps before my period, like ever. If anything, I'll get cramps the first day of my period, and then it's done. And I could smell everything. I don't know if this is implantation bleeding or if it's just a really abnormally light period. I'm gonna go get it now. I should be ready. I have it right here. I haven't looked. No matter what it says, if it's negative, it's fine. It just means we have to try again. If it's positive, if it's positive, it will show up. It will definitely show up. I think I'm gonna show you guys first. I'll show you guys first.
How many songs can you write about heartbreak? How to go when you're fed up with mistakes? Maybe I just found the answers. Maybe I just found the answers in you. Come give me all your love. I want you to know we can make it together.
Yeah, there is absolutely nothing there.
Come take my hand, you're all that I have now. I won't let you go, 'cause I found all the answers in you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
It's okay. It's okay. Not our time yet.
Ooh.
This is what I was trying to avoid. Oh man, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We are trying for a baby. We are wanting a baby. We want a baby to join our family and to join our life. And we want our daughter to be a big sister. And it's just not our time. It's just not our time. It's just so weird how oh gosh, I don't want this to come off wrong or bad or whatever, but our daughter was just a surprise. She was a surprise. She came when our hearts needed her the most, I think, and now that we're actually trying for a baby, it's heartbreaking because you just get your hopes up. You start to imagine your routines, and you start to imagine what you'll do, and you start to imagine your child or children with a sibling. We're gonna have to keep trying. We will get that beautiful little baby. We'll get that baby soon. We got a negative pregnancy test, but that's okay. It's not gonna stop us. We are gonna get another baby. We will have another baby. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you are new here, then please consider hitting that subscribe button, joining my little YouTube family. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm an emotional wreck. I'm gonna go cry some more, probably eat my feelings out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
It was impossible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control.